Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something that's, well, it's not exactly a classic. I think it was invented by a pastry manufacturing company, but anyway, it's delicious. I'm going to make a sausage Plait. And I'm doing this because it was requested by 10p6, so Simon, this is for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, if you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, make a donation, become a patron, all that lovely stuff. What is a sausage Plait? Probably a cross between a monster sausage roll and a poor man's beef Wellington, but we'll see. Anyway, enough waffle, let's get on with it. Ingredients for the sausage Plait. I've got 375 grams of ready-made puff pastry. I've got 500 grams of minced pork and a medium onion, 150 grams of mushrooms, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of white pepper and a teaspoon of sage. You can leave out the mushrooms if you want, but I'm just trying to get a bit more flavour in there. And also you don't have to use pork mince, you can just use your favourite sausage and remove the sausage meat from them. So first thing to do is soften the onion, so I'm just peeling it. And then I'm going to chop it finely. Magic knife's not working today because needs a new battery. Just chop them into teeny weeny bits. So we just chuck a good glug of rapeseed oil, canola oil, into a frying pan on medium heat. I'll just add my finely chopped onions, and we just want those to soften. We don't want them to brown. And I'll just pop these into a bowl, and when they've cooled down a bit I'll put them in the fridge to cool down completely. Now I've rinsed all my mushrooms to get rid of any bits of growing medium, because you never know what that might be, but it's almost certainly not edible. And then chop your mushrooms into teeny weeny little cubes. Right, that was fun. Now I need to just saute these and reduce them because we want to get rid of as much liquid as we can. Okay, in we go. So it's going to be quite a long, slow process. While the mushrooms are cooking away, I'm going to prepare my sausage meat. Just pop the meat into a bowl and add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sage, maybe a bit more, actually a half teaspoon of white pepper. Now I've got my chilled onions from earlier, so I'll add those as well and stir that all together. And the only way to do that is with your paws. I mean, it probably isn't, but that's what I'm doing. Right, there's me mushrooms. I reckon they'll do just fine, so I'm going to put those into a bowl. And I want those chilled right down as well. Now time to put it all together. So I've got the oven preheating to 180 degrees Celsius for a fan oven. That's 200 for a conventional one, or gas 6. And I've got baking sheet lined with some silicone thingy. And I've got my roll of puff pastry, and I'm just gonna spread the filling onto it. So you need to leave a good margin at the top and bottom because that's got to roll up over it. Then we want to spoon the mushroom across the top in a neat little layer if you can. I'm cutting the side bits of the pastry into strips about 12mm, half an inch wide. I'm doing them at an angle. So if I take one strip and roll it up, and that one, and this one, and the next one. Oh, it's working. And we get kind of overlapping, not exactly plaiting, but you know, a weaving kind of effect. And we end up with an interesting thing like that. Close the ends with the excess pastry. And wow, well, I think that's looking pretty smart. So now I'm just going to paint it with Big A and transfer it to the baking sheet. Actually, you know what? I can leave it on this greaseproof paper that it came packaged in. That'll save me a certain amount of grief. And that goes in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, that is a very satisfactory looking sausage plat. I was going to say Yorkshire plat there because everything I've done recently has been Yorkshire something, or so it seems. So now let's see if we can get this safely onto there. Yeah, baby. Alright peeps, taste test time with Mrs. KeefCooks!
That would be me. Hello!
Hello! She's a bit tired because she's been harvesting all the crops from our garden, which I'm going to have to cook. But anyway, I can do a bit of cooking.
Hey, this
right,
looks nice.
It's sausage plat, not that, this one.
Oh, I just, you know me and pastry.
And these are chips.
Oh yeah.
Don't knife.
Cute. Whoops.
Rocking it.
You have, haven't you? Oh. Yeah, attempt witty banter, but I'm a bit tired, I have to say. Oh yeah. Pastry's soaked up all the meat juice and it's all soft and lovely.
Soggy bottom. That's what we like.
Alright. So it's almost like a stuffing, isn't it? There's a chopped onion in there, as well as the meat. Oh, this is nice. It doesn't even need gravy, even though I like gravy on everything.
Yeah, I was going to do gravy, but then I thought, probably don't need it.
So was it complicated to do?
Yeah. No, not at all. Dead easy.
Proper crowd pleaser. Oh look, there's half over there. There's only two of us.
There's a week.
I think I know what I'm taking for lunch this week. Ooh, thank you. Yep. Well guys, this is, you know, two people standing here eating food. You hungry? Me too, starving.
Right. Okay, alright, so we love that. Really good, really easy, make it. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.
I like this job. Free food every time. That's nice.